content and everything. Now students are saying it, I have downloaded from a website. And innovations, now again, your strategy should be clubbed with these type of innovations, because you cannot separately formulate the strategies, because nowadays the teaching strategies are now interconnected with some of the very important devices, internet ready phones. Yes, okay. Nowadays we are having a separate connectivity for internet. Maybe after which may be supporting the internet connectivity and hand computers. Okay, lot of, even we are talking about all the things. Okay, handheld computers. Okay, it's an again new invention. Okay, which is recently the Philippine government has given for the people. Digital cameras, even the computers are given by Tamil Nadu government to the children. And digital cameras, that's also one of the upcoming segment, where MP3 players, laptops, e-learning devices, even recently, a lot of things. If you write anything, pad is a given pad, it will be converted as a text. Anything to the device, okay, which will convert that one into the sentence formation. It will create a paragraph. If you speak for 5 minutes, it will make a content. Likewise, so there are a lot of innovations are taking place. I think the innovations which are coming up, the teachers should know about such type of innovations, because while you are formulating a strategy, okay, there should be a portion of the electronic gadgets also part of it. Next slide, please. See here, because lot of things are there, even looking at the sources, plenty of sources are available. Okay, again, the very simple methodology of any kind of strategy what you're going to formulate for 21st century. Okay, one, clarity is the key. Clarity is the key. You should not important one. Sometimes what will happen? Okay, I may
YouTube
be
is not
starting
receiving
like
enough
search in a
video to
Google.
maintain
I may
smooth
go and type
streaming.
it. Say for example, intellectual property rights. I may be going take diversion, take diversion, take diversion, take diversion. I may interested to know something about copyrights. But when I search for intellectual property rights, it will go take that, take diversion, 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 diversion. Finally, I may go spend 45 minutes or 1 hour without knowing anything about the copyrights, because this is the biggest challenge which is available in the digital medium. I may be searching for something that time, one small information may be coming. Rajani is starting a new party, so I may be jumping to looking to that. Then I may be going to the Big Boss. Okay, I may be going to the some other sports events and other thing. I may interested to know about Natarajan bowling. Okay, I may be interested to know what happened to Virat Kohli wife delivery. So all those things are available. So I think the filtering is very much needed. So the first thing, every teacher must have a goal. Clarity is the key. Clarity is the key. So there are two things you must have it in very clear. One is about the courses, another one about the students' need. Because a teacher cannot simply go for a strategy without understanding the course. That's why the first thing I have mentioned, my teacher has mentioned when I was going for MPhil, first class he has mentioned, know the student, and know the content. Know the content. These are the two basic variable, because I used to insist on that. Some of the people, they are coming for interview as a finance faculty. If they ask a very simple question to them, why balance sheet is getting tallied, they may not be in a position to give the answer for it. They'll say finance faculty. So likewise, we can say when you talk about the marketing faculty, when I ask some very simple question to them, okay, what should be the duration of introduction stage in the product life cycle? They were not in a position to answer for it. What kind of strategy the company should adopt in the stage of growth stage and other thing? So they were not in a position. So something like clarity is needed for the teacher. That's why the student should enjoy. When they'll enjoy, I mean, the faculty is having a greater strength of the delivery. One common difficulty, one common difficulty is
Okay,
what we face teachers. It's kind of the biggest issue even now during the COVID-19
okay, okay,
work-life balance. Work-life balance. If you look at the teachers, those are most successful teachers. They are going to have an excellent balance between the work and life. Being a teacher, don't carry the big size books and everything, spending a lot of time at the cost of your family time, and don't take your family problems, situation, or family work and other thing to do your college. You just being a decision maker, one big line, okay, where you are going to enjoy quickest thing. Work-life balance, that's also one of the key variable which will decide your teaching strategies. When you say, for example, you take Vanita ma'am, Vanita ma'am, when she's coming inside the correspondence that says, this is the college constructed for me to serve as a director here. That type of thing will create a lot of loyalty or passion and other things. What she is doing it really great. This is maybe because of that attachment with the institution. So you will create loyalty and everything. So automatically, when students are coming, you will have the feedback. Okay, they are the people given by the college to to create them as a brand ambassador. So that's the thing. Okay, and even when I come for my teaching for the first time, when I come to the teaching for the first time, okay, I went to my grandfather to get a blessing because I directly came from industry. I worked for the Citra Pharmacy industry for a period of 5 years. So that time I went there to meet my grandfather. Okay, he served as a teacher, school teacher, later elevated as the headmaster and retired from the service. That time he has given one simple message to that I'm happy you are sacrificing your salary and other things from the corporate you are coming to teaching. Okay, I'll give you I'll give a simple thing to you. You're going to be classroom of 60 members. Okay, you're going to teach a subject for 60 students. He wants to have that type of mentality. But when you go and teach inside the classroom for a 60 students, you're going to elevate 60 family members, 60 families. One person, if you're able to give him a proper education, once you are able to create a disciplined life, okay, during the college days, and if they are able to follow the same thing, when they come up in their life, automatically their family also come. So once you're going to the classroom, you're not teaching for 60 students, you're going to elevate, you're going to transform 60 family conditions too. That was the powerful thing. Still, I remember I used to share wherever I go. There's a thing I want to do that. And courses, there's still no industry requirements. Even MBA, one is the syllabus is there. Apart from syllabus, there are 50%. Even you take a person interested to become a finance guy. Okay, you should go for other certification courses offered by SEBI and other competent authority. Even marketing, you must know the digital marketing platforms, how to drive the social medias and other method, search engine optimization, all the things. And computer literacy, it's a very common variable for both teachers as well as in the other thing. And evaluation and assessment and plus on the job training also needed. And that's why nowadays all the people are giving a project based learning for their students and other thing. And once you able to club this together, you can formulate an innovative method. Next slide, please. So innovative method, it's not in snacks or chocolates. It's not a big size technology oriented toy created by somebody else given to you. No, you are going to coin a strategy based on your students' requirement, based on your strength and the other thing. And teacher, as you know, the greatest innovator. We have taken next slide. Next slide, you can go. Go to the next slide, please. So I think the innovation, creativity, and the subject content. Okay, as everything, you must know the environment, and you must know the learning styles of students too. So I cannot go for in a single day. I cannot assess the thing. Again, this is the cartoon which will tell you the thing. Most of the thing nowadays in the modern era of teaching, parents are compelled to read and do well. Okay, parents are having a better understanding about the syllabus, better understanding about the test mode and other thing. Now even you can see lots of memes are coming. Okay, the students are simply sleeping, eating, drinking, watching serials and other thing. Parents are being put their headphone and attending the classes of their ward and other thing. Next slide, please. So that's a common again the challenge what we have in technological innovation. I think that your strategy must consider these type of thing also. How we're going to check with that. I think and other thing we cannot ignore the technology also. I think this is for the teachers. Even some of the teachers when we go for a faculty development program and other, some of the teachers used to argue with me, argue with that. Chalk and talk is the best. Chalk and talk is the best. Agree with 100% agree with your statement. And chalk and talk now even the teachers are including mentality, okay, their students' expectations and the other thing. It's a kind of thing we cannot do the teamwork. My humble request for the teachers: yes, technology one side, yes, it's creating a lot of drawback. At the minimum technology. What you're saying it, content development, search, learn. For learning, you can use the technology as one of the powerful tool, and content development and delivery in the medium of delivery you can utilize it. So kindly accept the technological changes, because we cannot go for the same chalk and talk. Now there's a bigger challenge. We have COVID-19. We cannot go for chalk and talk. Though you're going for a chalk and talk, you need a video devices, you need a internet connectivity, you should know how to operate and the other thing. I think the teachers must know the 21st century bigger challenge is adapting to the technology, learning them and practicing them. If any practice, suppose anything goes now wrong in the PPT presentations, everything, okay, both teams must be in a position to understand. They must be in a position to set right the thing within a minute. So that's also needed. Next slide, please. So I think teachers, you cannot again. This is something really needed for teachers to formulate your teaching strategies. As I already told you, the content knowledge, which already discussed, the creative know-how. This is the thing where most of the teachers will lack in it. Skills and ability to analyze the complex problem and construct solutions in real life situations. That's why case method of teaching, everybody is practicing it. Almost all leading business schools in the world, they have case method of teaching. That is to create know-how. And habit of success is behaviors and practice that enable the student to own their learning and cultivate a personal effectiveness. And wayfinding ability. This is also something, you should put the students in that real-time situation. What they are going to be after 5 years, what they are going to be after 10 years, 15 years. Wayfinding abilities, goal setting, aiming them big, all those things are part and parcel of the competency of a teachers. So if you want to be very strong in your teaching strategies, you must have the competencies too. The competencies are just like a supportive pillars, okay, which will be enabling you to implement all kind of strategies. Without competencies, it will be very difficult to implement your strategies. Next slide, please. So the content development is the base for it. I think the multiple intelligence and I think the potential application, education, coaching, and workplace. This is a theory, but it's having a more relevant for all teachers here. That's why I have taken this particular slide. Okay, everybody must know it, because we may think that teaching simply refer the book and go and teach. No, it's again there are a lot of things. The 9 intelligence which is required for the teachers. Okay. See, there are many things. I thought of going for very few things due to past chapter. One or interpersonal intelligence. I should know the crowd. Okay, very simple. Okay, as a teacher, if I am entering to the class of 60, I must create an environment where all 60 first they must accept me as a teacher. Likewise, okay, it's reciprocally, okay, I must do the same kind of thing. Interpersonal skill, how you recognize them, how they recognize you, how you give an importance for their emotions, feelings. Okay, all the thing will create a basic urge to develop an excellent interpersonal skill. So how you get the acceptance, that's very very important. So likewise, even we used to say the bodily kinesthetic intelligence, ability to control one body movements and to handle subjects skillfully. Even some people will be behaving something, the body language will be totally I think the mannerism will be something different. Students will be making a negative impact and the other thing. And there are other cerebral intelligence also I have mentioned here. Okay, next slide please. And again, the verbal and the linguistic intelligence, that's also required for it. Next slide, sir. Yeah, this is the thing. Which will give you the multiple intelligence. So teacher must have the multiple intelligence, because that will support you the teaching strategy as a whole. Okay, one people smart, word smart, logic smart. There are many things. Self smart, picture smart, music smart. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah, I think this is now students are having one kind of taste and preferences. One kind of taste and preference, where they recognize the teacher who is taking an admin route, taking them to the different thing. One teacher came to the class. Okay, still I remember the first year. One teacher came, Dr. Nadeshan came. He said, "I'm not going to teach anything for 2 days." So we are so happy, we have laughed and everything. Okay. Then he took us to the other places. Okay, college canteen. He kept two people there. What is happening? How much collection they are making it? All those things. And he took us to the another place, college office. Okay, where a person doing a bank work, where two people are thing. Likewise, he has given in hostel inventory sections and other thing where they used to keep all groceries, vegetables, and other thing. That was the work he has given. 2 days we never went to the class during that particular SAR class. That's a financial management class. So we went there. We spent 2 days time there. We came know how the inventory is kept, how they are purchasing and everything. Okay, we came know that. So he started on the third day. He started the class. Okay, financial management. It's likewise. Listen, Iron out. So take a diversity. You don't follow the same thing. Sometimes what will you do? We'll take the content. Okay, everything is freely available. If I go and put marketing that PPT, I'll get plenty of things. Though you are getting it from ready-made sources, what you're going to add for it. So that's a value addition that's also required for it. Next slide. So I think this picture will tell you the entire story. I think this is again biggest thing which is supporting you in 21st century. Okay, learning, outcome-based learning. That's also on the much more needed for it. Next slide. Yeah, there are many benefits because one thing I want to look into that. I want to look into the benefit of educators. Okay, one, you'll have a learning outcomes. So everything you want to have it as a focused one, and you'll have best assessment technique too, and you can easily measure the standard with the results what you are obtained for it. And in standard casting is to say first fix a standard and compare. That's also here. It's possible there. Next slide, sir. So I think the outcome-based education is again, you must know the thorough knowledge in that. Okay, there are other things also, the learning pyramid and other thing. I think this picture will tell you the role of a teacher and how you should be. Okay, so this is something something quite interesting. Thinking pedagogy. Okay, information management. Yes, you must be in a position to have all documentation, NAC, NBA, all other basic records, your course file and other thing. Information management, even how to keep your desktop in order, and learning environment, how we're going to create with it, and creating creative and publishing it. Okay, how we're getting our knowledge assets in the form of journals and other things, web access, building a new paradigm. That's also very much needed for it, and skill set for 21st century. That's also needed. We must be in a position to know what to unlearn. So I think these are the few things which will give you, and return home on time. Coming to the time management, also very simple thing there. So that's why the return home is nothing but again you'll be doing all those things again coming back to the neutral. That's one side, but you must be in a position to remembering the maintaining the work-life balance too. Next slide, please. So how many minutes left over?
Okay.
Sir, you could continue, no issues, sir.
Okay.
So
See
go
here.
for another 20 minutes, sir. No
Okay.
problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The learning hurdles, particularly for newcomers, those who are very fresh to the education. My humble request for it. First, when you talk about your domain, read as much as possible. Simply feed your brain. Brain is a wonderful thing. Okay, we have when people used to say heart and mind. Okay, you must have the fruitful coordination of both the things. But I'm telling you a very simple, humble advice to you. If you want to become a teacher, if you want to teach, if you want to become a trainer, feed as much as possible to your brain. Read in a domain specific thing related to that. Domain specific. When I approach my guide for a PhD, that time he asked me in which topic you want to do it. I want to do it in pharmaceutical industry since I have 5 years of experience. So he simply said, I don't know anything about pharmaceutical industry. Give me a time for a year. He asked for 1 year. He started reading all the articles and everything. And meanwhile, he has given instruction. You must come with at least 3 publications in pharmaceutical industry. So my guide took 1 year to know something about the pharmaceutical industry. Meanwhile, he has given some instruction to me. Okay, to make 3 publications. So at the end of the year, my guide is ready to support me in guidance. Okay, I'm also equipped for making 3 publications. So learning, you don't take learning as a hurdle. Though you consider as a hurdle, you must know how to overcome it. For that, the activity-based learning will help you in the thing that. Even you must have a clear idea about what is activity-based learning, even outcome, all the things you must look into that, because a teacher cannot be ignored. A teacher cannot be appreciated only for effective teaching alone. As I already told you, teaching may be a 20%. There are 80% other works. So even documentation, any faculty good in documentation, okay, they are the real assets for the institution nowadays. So documentation is needed. Any faculty who is having very good rapport with the alumni, and they're creating lots of activities for alumni centric and industry institute interaction. A faculty who is having a rich experience in handling the industry, all those things. So they're going to be a greatest strategies of 21st century. So a good documenter, okay, everything, okay, it's based on the way in which you put your self forward. Next slide. So I think this is a basic thing, because you cannot ignore when you talk about educational teaching strategy. You cannot ignore that. I think the cone of learning. I think everybody will be looking to that. Okay, the first one, reading. Yes, hearing words, seeing, watching a movie, looking on an exhibit, and other thing, participating in a discussion, doing a dramatic presentation, and other thing. I think this is self-explanatory. Okay, you'll be knowing it. Okay, the same thing I want to fix it here with the Confucius statement. I see and I forget. I hear and I remember. I do and I understand. Next slide, please. So these are all the things. Yeah, the another one which you can look into the project-based learning. Okay, project-based learning. I think Bloom's taxonomy also. Okay, that's also having a certain basic objective in that. If you look into the Bloom's thinking skill, okay, remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating, even for a question paper setting, you'll be following the Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, look into that. One side we are talking about the Bloom thinking skill, remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. On the other side, when you look into the real world abilities, okay, non-authentic, simple authentic, simulated authentic, okay, bounded authentic, complex authentic. These are all the things which will create the base for the which will increase the sense of student experiences. When you give a students a project, okay, it can be clubbed with many things. One is based on the transmission based learning, or a simple work, or situated learning. A very simple thing. You take your pool of students, 10 students, 15 students, give them 100 rupees. Okay, ask them to take them to lower Sandai, local market. Let them bargain. Just check who is buying. Ask them, give them instruction. They have to buy tomato, onion. It's impossible. You cannot get it for 100 rupees nowadays. So you give them 4 or 5 vegetables. Okay, give a fix a minimum quantity of it. You should get this much kind of quantity. Enter them. Okay, enter them in the lower Sunday. Give them 45 minutes for learning. So let them have a buying experience, bargaining experience. Let them come out with that. So that's a situational learning. So that will give plenty of things into that. Even activity-based learning, okay, that's also giving plenty. If you give a simple activity, even if you ask a student to prepare a poster for a product life cycle, or a market segmentation, or anything related to training. Okay, if you ask them to make one poster, let them focus on that. That give a lot of things. That project-based learning. So while you are planning your strategies for a particular particular paper, particular subject, so you can plan for things. Say what you are doing it, the traditional way of teaching. Maybe it may be a slide based or a talking talk. That one you can have it for 30 to 30%. And 20% you leave it for zero learning. Let the students come out with their innovative idea related to that particular topic. See, you reserve certain percent, 20% for zero learning. Zero learning, okay, let them start from the scratch, let them share. Teach them, stimulate them, 20%. Remaining money you can plan for a project based, problem based, 10%, 10%, 10%. While you are defining the basic objective of your first unit itself, you plan for one activity based learning or a project based learning for each unit. So first unit may be support of the project based, second one may be a a problem based, third one may be like small say how to say situational learning, and the other thing role play, like something like that you can likewise you can create things. Next slide. This strategy will support the teacher to go very close to that. And again, whole game learning approach now, I think we'll be knowing it again, even We have developed 65 different games in a spectrum cleared for a corporate employees where they'll find it very difficult. Even when you make a small team, maybe that person may be having a 10 years of experience, 20 years of experience. When it is coming to the time management, it is coming to the communication with the other members. When you give a compressed task, time bounded, within 3 minutes they have to complete that particular task. They should come with the results. Automatically they'll struggle because more time management will be there. The time the ego will come in their front monitor will be distracting it, and the performance they have to do it. They should understand interpersonal skills. They should work together as a team. Then only they'll get synergy. They'll get the results and everything. So the playing a game, that's also again strategy. Okay, you can do that. Don't repeat the monotonous thing. Last year, whatever the game you conducted, you don't conduct. Second year, you might have conducted a certain game. Don't repeat the same thing. Okay, it may create a monotonous thing. இந்த படம் 5 game நடத்துறாங்க. Okay, they will die. It try to do something innovatively and சரிங்களா, you make a video, play it back, show to the students, and ask them to speak more about their strategy, more about that. So it's simply conducting game. It will not give you the yield. Okay, make a video and play it again and again. Okay, let the students come out with the output. Let them speak about that particular task. What kind of mistake they made it. All those things you have to make it. Next slide, please. Yeah, I think the most expected slide is now here. Let me have the question and answer session. If anybody is interested to ask any question, kindly feel free. My sincere thanks to Director Madam Vanitha Ma'am for giving a wonderful opportunity to connect with the people this special day. I think the wonderful work by the entire team. I have seen the invitation, the way in which it was designed. It shows the meticulous planning and implementation, the great pool of speakers from diversified segments. I think you made me as you have made us all the speakers as a proud thing connecting with Katpaham Engineering. Thank you. I'm ready to answer for any queries from the audience, please.
Dear sir,
Sir.
apart from technical glitch and some disturbances, you have delivered a wonderful ideas of how the teaching has emerged from the conventional method to innovational technological method. We are so happy to have you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
And let us open the session for discussion for a couple of minutes. Dear participants, I request you all to discuss with our guest.
I think everybody will agree with me. The teacher, those who are able to ask good questions, they're also graded as good teachers. So good teachers will ask more questions.
So let me start with my question.